like a new boss, but it's okay.
Hello, I'm Gavin Moore, creative director for Demon's Souls.
It's okay. I'll turn
This
it
is a
down a little
remake
bit.
of monumental scope and ambition.
But yeah, they did show the like the character
There are many
creation.
thousands more.
Pretty much what we saw in those pictures. I don't want to go through every little thing. Kind of want to just watch it over and over. But man, I just want this game. Can I just have it already? I know it's less than a week away, but man, talk about a tease. That was the fastest 12 minutes I've ever experienced in the history of life. This dragon had a whole mouthful of people. All the people that came before. He's like, listen, this is about to be you. Eject, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. 18 bosses.
Now, the real Demon's Souls.
It's over already. No, I just mean in the way, like, I like this, I could watch this forever. Like,
attacking.
because it's not spoiling, you know, bosses or anything like that. It just went by so fast. I just don't want to see any more bosses. No more.
Now, these dreglings aren't particularly daunting.
It looks so good though. Like, what I was really noticing, let me turn him down a little bit. A little bit more. What I was really noticing during this thing was like the background. Like I kept looking over here. I kept checking the health too. I'm not even playing. And I kept checking the health of like when he was getting hit or they were getting hit, the types of attacks and like how much damage it was doing. And then even like the stamina, like I'm watching it. But as I was trailing my eyes that way, I would get just glimpses of the background. And it's just, there's so much to look at. Like I can't stop looking around. I feel like they're playing too fast. You need to admire the environment. I know sometimes there's no time, but like slow down a bit. I want to see the leaves. You just pass them leaves like it was nothing. I'm trying to see the details. Let me pause it. No, it's gonna be all blurry. Once you're in the groove, of course, you're gonna play it like it's like you're playing it. But I already know at the beginning, I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna really like study, look at these graphics. You got to, especially next gen games. You gotta check it out a little bit. Don't die while smelling the roses. I want Blue Point to remake Bloodborne. Salty. If that ever happened, that would be amazing. Especially, let's say they do it later in the life cycle of the PS5, like maybe 2-3 years from now. Like imagine the graphics then. I can't even imagine. Bloodborne looking even equivalent to this, like these graphics, I would die happy. I'd be good. I won't even need Bloodborne 2 at that point. Remake Bloodborne, oh hell no. Why not? Why not individual? Seal of quality, what's up? They're showing too much. Also, Erica, it's over. Surprise Demon's Souls video. Yeah, I didn't even expect them to release this so soon to release. What the hell? That was weird.
We're also really excited about the DualSense wireless controller's haptic.
Wait, hold up.
We wanted to make combat feel grittier and darker. So this is the perfect way to feel steel clash against steel, or the crackle of a fireball in the palm of your hand before you cast it at your enemies.
So that's what he was saying. I think I was talking a little bit before that, but he was saying as you're about to throw like a fireball, like you could feel the crackle of it. That's going to be trippy. And then the clash of steel. So like, let's say you bang against the wall or against their shield or something like that. Like you're really going to feel it in the controller. It's going to be crazy. See, I already know to avoid the ball right there. They showed too much. They showed too much, but it was too fast. Damn it. I'm standing by that.
Spectacular battle set in a world of fire. And the music
I'm a
here as you battle
walking
Flame
contradiction, damn
is
it.
one of many incredible
I want
tracks
more, but at
created
the
for
same
Demon's
time,
Souls. On
I just want the
PlayStation
damn
5,
game.
we've rearranged and fully reorchestrated Shinsuke Kida's breathtaking score with 120 world-class musicians.
Hella whiff. That was like the biggest whiff I've seen in a minute. Hold up. Run it back.
And the music here as you battle
This is gonna be me, watch. This is gonna be me right here in a nutshell. You ready?
On PlayStation
This whiff
5,
right here.
we've rearranged and fully reorchestrated Shinsuke Kida's breathtaking score with 120
Where's it at? Right there.
world-class
And then get kicked in the
performing
back.
at the legendary
How
Air Studios
embarrassing.
in London.
How embarrassing. It's like, what the hell were you swinging at? That's gonna be me on stream. Just whiffing. It's like a mace he's using. This man don't learn. He keeps stepping in the fire too.
The Tower of Latria.
It's gonna be awesome.
This is
man.
the first
It's gonna be
part
awesome.
of the third arc.
Everything looks so clean, like just this right here. That's what it's called. It's called a HUD, right? I said that earlier. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not used to saying HUD. What's up, Dallas? Will your twin stream this? My twin. Eric?
It's truly one of the most unforgettable areas in Demon's Souls. It's
I want
so
everyone to
haunting
stream
and
it, so I
claustrophobic.
don't know.
It's rife
Maybe.
with detail and countless nooks and crannies. On PlayStation 5, we've radically increased the object
It
density.
looks so damn good.
The
This
stage
area,
is
the
absolutely
lighting is so
littered with
good.
rubble, broken vases, and abandoned clutter. It's an amazing set piece for enemy encounters. These mind flayers, for example, cast glowing projectiles down long corridors. For all of the added or enhanced effects like these, we've endeavored to strike a balance between dread and beauty.
Dread
Echoing the
and
tragic fall
beauty.
of the once glorious, but now
Dread and beauty. I love it. That's my whole life. Dread and beauty. I want it all. I want it. These guys were definitely inspiration for freaking Bloodborne DLC. And those people with the bells and stuff. Definitely. Bloodborne 2 is going to come out before Elden Ring.
moving on to the rain-soaked shrine of...
You know what someone told me? Who was it? Was it somebody in the Discord? They're like, yeah, watch Elden Ring be first person. I'm like, don't say that. You trying to curse me? We need third person, damn it. I need it anyways. I physically need it. But that made me so sad, just the thought. I'm like, please no, don't say that. Please. I will cry.
Each class in Demon's Souls has a radically different feel. Knights in their armor are tough, but a bit clumsy when dodging an attack. The thief, on the other hand...
It is a thief. See, Erica, if you would just shut up when you're watching the first time. It is a thief.
Requires finesse
God damn
to
it.
inflict a killing blow.
It's a crazy, that parry right there.
The hand is quick and sure of foot, but requires finesse to inflict a killing blow.
I think it's too early. Right there. You would think that would work, but no, they ain't giving you no easy passes for those parries. You gotta hit that. Like, you can't just... I love that roll. Oh, you're doing a cartwheel out here. I want to drink Erica's tears. Was that you, burro? Somebody... I don't remember if it was you. It was somebody trying to troll me. Like, oh, it's gonna be first person, watch.
Of course, we made sure to match the timing and feel of the original attacks. It's a small change, but it helps make...
I wouldn't mind playing as a thief. Maybe, I don't know about first playthrough, but I would want to run with it for at least a minute.
Backstab, all the more satisfying.
Never gets old.
Anyone who played Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3 knows that the Valley of Defilement is one of the most challenging, demanding levels in the game. We're so excited for those players to revisit this gloomy, arresting swamp now with performance mode at a targeted
So
60
that's the
frames
one.
per
That's
second.
the area people
This
keep
area
talking
was a
about.
particular challenge because we wanted to preserve the occasionally disorientating, almost maze-like
Disorienting maze. Yikes. Sidestep was sexy. First person, y'all crazy. First person for life. First person, yeah, right. Exactly, Salty. Yeah, right. That's not happening.
nature of the stage while building on the mythos of Boletaria. After all, this is a place of outcasts and the unwanted. We wanted the valley to feel much more alive with the PlayStation 5 remake, and it gave us a rare chance to revisit a truly iconic level in gaming
This place is about to be hell. This is the one everyone talks about. And now I know why. He said maze-like, disorienting, like you're about to get lost.
Here's a first look at the dirty Colossus.
And not know where the heck you're going.
Mishmash of detritus that's been discarded from above. Your best bet for success here is to keep your distance and time your attacks carefully.
I like how he says keep your distance and then the player's like, nah, I'm gonna get right up the front. It's freaking awesome. Anytime you can get a fire sword. Bosses here are simple. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the boss. It's more like that area. I think it's if what I hear about it is really true, but it's kind of rough. I mean, anytime it's a poison area, that's usually the one that sticks out as one of the roughest ones. Either tedious and annoying, or it's a struggle because you're like getting lost and stuff. My sense of direction is kind of trash at times, so I could just imagine. I'm up for it. But I know what I'm in for. I'm prepared mentally.
You this November. Demon's Souls is one of the most celebrated gems in PlayStation history.
That dude in the back.
It defined a new genre of action RPGs.
Get the background.
Focus on tactical combat, environmental storytelling, groundbreaking synchronous and asynchronous multiplayer elements, and an emphasis on trust.
I kind of feel like the areas could be a little smoother. I know it's just like a preview, but like when they're panning around, it's kind of like sometimes it's not really. It's kind of like this little frame pacing type thing.
Player to learn, master, and
like I could see it a little bit. It could just be it could just be my internet in this video. I don't know. I don't know. But it looks freaking awesome. That's really the only complaint I could see from the footage is like I kind of feel like there's this little going on. I don't know how I feel about this UI. No, it's definitely in the footage, Dave. I think it's in there. It's not a big deal. It's just not, it's not the most fluid I can imagine. It could be a little bit more fluid, but there is like this little frame pace, I think, going on. But it looks amazing. Like that's really the only nitpick I have. And that's when you're panning around. It's not like it's happening during like the gameplay. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that was the state of play. That was awesome, worth waiting for. I had to watch it kind of a second time and kind of go through it a little bit more because the first time it's like I'm just watching and not really listening and I'm just trying to be like, take it in. I'm trying to take it in, and then the second time I got to listen to it a bit more. So it's gonna be freaking awesome. But yeah, I was just nitpicking really with that one thing. That one thing. I really hated the Poison Swamp in DS3. I was fine with the one in DS1. This looks somewhere in between. Yeah, the one in DS3 was a pain. When I went through it recently, it wasn't as bad, but the first time it was kind of rough. I just remember getting lost. I didn't know where to go. And then when you're so early well, you're not super early, but you're not fully, obviously you don't have all your flasks. You don't have really updated gear or anything like that. So you're kind of in there vulnerable a little bit. And yeah, I remember getting lost and like getting frustrated trying to like fight through some of those enemies, and it was a thing, but yeah. And then I did go through Blytown in the first one, which was considered like one of the hardest areas too. And I did that. But that honestly, and me and Luca talked about that, like I think the frames are what makes it hard in Blytown. Because there are so many times, like I remember the frames would just drop and it would make me, it made me get hit or like fall or something. So who knows, like this area or hard areas that they say, shoot, with it being so fluid and so nice, like maybe it won't be as bad. I don't know. Sometimes the frames definitely play a part. We don't go to Blytown. Don't you, do you almost always have some stutter when you spin the camera around? Don't you always have some stutter? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. A lot of games do that, which I'm saying is like a nitpick. I'm not really complaining. Yeah, so do you think they'll use the DualSense for this game? DualSense. Yeah, they talked about it, Cheesy. They said, he gave a couple examples somewhere. What was that? I forget where. But he was basically saying, like, you would feel steel to steel. So, like, if you hit your sword into something that's, like, steel, you would feel it on the controller, and then when you would like get ready to cast your fireball, like you would feel the crackle of it on your controller. So it's like, wow, that's pretty awesome. That was a couple examples. Like I'm sure maybe the other, like the blue fireball, maybe that would be different, or I don't know. And then you're like stepping on like rubble and like broken, vases and stuff like that. He was talking about that, like the cracks and stuff of like walking on stuff. So I don't know if you're going to feel that, but he was really like bringing up the environment and how it's like you can feel it. So it's going to be pretty cool. The controller heats up when you flame sword. I don't know about all that. That might be next gen. Blytown was, let me put my mask on here town. Right? That place was a struggle. That was a struggle. And really, I swear, the frames had a lot to do with it. And you have to like walk up so many stairs and like floors, sort of. I just remember that place was crazy. And then I remember after I played through that part, I watched a streamer. I forget who it was, but they were speed running Dark Souls 1. This was like a month or two later or something like that. I remember catching that part, and they just ran through Blytown like nothing. Like they pretty much glitched through it. I think there's like a big windmill or like a big what do you call those things that I think he like jumped over that or something, and he was just at the boss. I'm like, what the freak? I went through all that trouble, all those floors, all those enemies, and this man just like jumped over. I was like, that was crazy. I remember that. It made me feel so bad. Made me feel so trash.
An amazing detail. The real-time lighting.
But yeah, you guys, man, I could watch this over and over, and I won't do that here, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait. I'm gonna be streaming it, so if you guys are looking for a streamer, looking for somebody to play it, I will be streaming it. I don't know exactly when, because obviously I gotta get the PS5. I gotta install this game. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know how many gigs this is or what, but let's just say it's like 30 and up. It's gonna take a minute for me to install it because I'm getting digital. Okay, so I don't know. I can't really promise it will be early in the day or late in the night or the next day or what, but we will be hopefully getting our PS5 day one. It's on track. It should be here. And of course, I will update you guys if anything goes wrong, but it should be here, and then I will download the game And hopefully by that night, I'll at least play some of it. 66 gigs, yeah, so yeah, it might take like an hour or two. A couple hours maybe. That's the only bad part about it, is like, because I am getting it digital. And shout out to Sin Vendetta. I don't think you're here. Maybe you might be lurking or watching this later. I've already thanked you already, but Sin Vendetta, so kind, actually gifted me the Ultimate Edition. Whatever it's called. Deluxe Edition, whatever. Gifted it to me, so I am set. I'm all set to have Demon Souls. I just have to install it. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, SSD, that's true. SSD should be a little quicker, you would think. 10% of PS5 storage gone already. What's special about it? I think you just get more armor, more gear and stuff. Skins, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Series X speed's a bit faster. It took 5 years to download a game on PS4. Shoot, can we vent about the PS4 downloads? How awful they are? And vent even more about Xbox One downloads? I could not get over how slow the Xbox One would download updates and I'm talking base Xbox One, right? I don't know how the X is. I haven't been on the X like that. But the base Xbox One was horrible. And then PS4 had its issues too. And the thing with PS4 that I did not notice at the beginning of the gen, but I noticed it towards the end, was like sometimes I would download something or install something, I should say, and then it would have to do this like copying after. It'd have to copy itself into like, I don't even know what the hell it was doing. I'm like, are you going to the cloud? Why do you have to copy? So it would install for like an hour, 2 hours. Then it would have to copy for like 1,000,000 hours. I don't know what the heck was going on with PS4. I remember because we did the Call of Duty challenge. That game took so damn long. I couldn't. I was like, I can't with this stuff. I can't with this. It's too damn long. So I'll just be happy if this is better. You know, obviously with the SSD, it's supposed to be better. It's going to be better. I have one in my PC, so I know there's a difference. So that should work in my favor. I'll definitely do my best to stream it as soon as possible, because I'm just going to literally be sitting here waiting for this thing to install. In the meantime, I would like to stream like the UI and all of that, but me streaming will just make it download slower. So I might just have to chill, maybe go watch a movie or something, go watch some TV, hang out, do something, and then I'll come back. Because I'll probably stream the unboxing, at least that's my plan. And then I'll be like, okay guys, I'm taking a break, I'll be back later, and then I'll go install the game. So that's probably the move that I'm gonna do. Do you farm in Souls games? Not really. Unless I have to. I'm not one to farm immediately. Like, I'll just play the game, and then if I start to feel underleveled or like I'm just getting my butt kicked too much, then I'll farm a little bit. Or if I feel like, you know, I'm just, yeah, like I said, I'm underleveled. But usually what happens with me is I just explore, I play the game, and I just naturally farm and level up. That's usually what happens. But I don't really make it my goal to like, okay, I'm going to just spend all day farming. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that. The only time I really had to was Bloodborne, because you have to farm blood vials. But like these games, since you have, at least I'm not sure about Demon Souls because I haven't played it yet. But like when you have your flask in Dark Souls, I didn't feel the need to like constantly farm, because it's like, well, my flasks always regenerate. So, you know, I would give it a go. I would, if you guys don't know by now, like with these kinds of games, I'm known for hitting my head against the wall. I will, if I'm under leveled, I will still really try and beat the boss. I will, because I'm like, it's like I'm there. I just want to fight the boss. I'm just going to keep trying and keep trying. And I may die more than someone else because they farmed, but that's just how I play it. I usually only farm unless, you know, when I really feel like I need to, and I can't get past the boss, which is rare. Which is rare, you know. I do my thing. But you know, I try. I definitely hit my head against the wall. I definitely do. And if I happen to capture that on stream, if you guys see me just dying, in my head I'm like, I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm not thinking about farming. It takes a while. I got to be desperate. I'm not really the farmer like that. So, yeah. You can hold as much healing items as your weight allows to in Demon Souls. Okay. But they don't regenerate, like you have to farm them. I grinded when I found a weapon that I liked. Yeah, there's that too. Like, you know, in Dark Souls, when you have like a certain weapon, you have to find certain items to like upgrade your weapon, and you get to like weapon 10 or level 10, and then you get an achievement or a trophy. Like I'll do that. I'll go find those items, and even if I have to like look it up because I'm trying to get the trophy later on, but it's weird. Like obviously I want my sword to level up, but during the initial game and as I'm going through the game, I'm not thinking about it. Like I'm just going through it. I'm not thinking like, oh, where's my stuff so I can like level up this weapon. Like I'm not really thinking about that stuff. I'm just going with it. And then once I actually find it, it's like, oh, cool, I can level up my weapon. And then I do it. But I'm not like in the mindset of like farm. I've just never really been like that. So when I see other people, like I know BG, if you guys know BG, he's like farmer BG. Like he gets in his tractor and then he wants to be so powerful. So when he fights the bosses, he just owns the bosses. And I never really understood that. I don't play like that. Cause I don't know. I just want to play through it naturally and feel like I'm leveling up naturally, I guess. I want some challenge. I don't want to just one-shot the boss. So, yeah, I know everyone's different though. Yeah. So anything else you guys want to talk about with this? Because we're about to, I think, play some games. I'm really behind on stuff. See if they're ready to go. I guess I can just go into the chat, chill in there. I think we might play Among Us tonight. Maybe Rogue. I kind of need a break from Ghost, I think. Interesting rumors. For what? Cyberpunk? If BG gets to the last section of World 4, he's going to farm there for days. There's no spears in Demon Souls? I don't know. They showed a mace, they showed a sword, they showed like a small dagger for like the thief class. I didn't see anything else, I don't think. I think I only saw like swords. What's this dude? Oh, that's the one with the mace.
It's an amazing set.
Oh, look at that sword. That's a long one right there. That looks like a what are those swords called?
These mind flayers.
I'm drawing a blank. I think there's a name for this. But they showed that one. What else? That one, the thief class. I don't think they showed a spear.
It's a small change.
But maybe someone in the chat knows. Curved sword? Yeah, Salazar. I think that's what it's called. Was it like Falchion? Am I saying that right? There are spears in Demon Souls. That was my... Okay, so there's spears. Caboose knows. Caboose has played it. It's pretty cool, and you can see the arrows right here. Well, look, it looks cool. You got this guy shooting an arrow. You can see that coming a mile away. Shouldn't be too bad. Hey, after all my training with Ghost the past week, and those arrows, These arrows ain't got no chance against me. That was slow as heck.
Anyone who's played Demon's Souls
That one's not
since
hitting me.
PlayStation 3 knows that the value of
This dude got like a
far
long ass
is
stick on fire. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I don't know how much of this, I probably cut it off already to be on YouTube already, but if I didn't, thank you guys for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Demon's Souls, and stay tuned for my videos and streams about it, or with it. You get what I'm saying. My streams, damn it. I will be streaming this game. So stay tuned, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.